Alright, so coming back with another video. I honestly don't know how I should supposed to feel today, because there's just been a lot of crap happening, and I'm just hoping for one instance, for 1 second, that something will work out in our favor. You know, us as a people, we've been going through this struggle for so long, and you just want to sit to yourself and think, you know, when is something going to go my way? When is something going to work out for me? And I think at this point, I want to say that from here on forward, you know, a piece of me is going to I'm going to abandon this social media stuff. Because when you notice, you log onto your YouTube, you know, you log on to your whatever social media platform that you watch, and you're looking at it, and all it is just either fake AI videos. It's either people pressing doom and gloom. It's either something chaotic or heart-wrenching happening on YouTube or on any of these social media platforms. It's just always negative. Like, everything is always negative. Everything is meant to pull at your self-esteem. It's meant to pull at your heart. And in a way, this social media stuff does pull out your heart, because all it is just, you know, all it is just there to bring you down. And and when you're in your life and things aren't going your way, you just don't want to watch this stuff anymore. It's, it's all fake. Everything is fake. And it's crazy because this AI thing is making it to where, like, you can't even tell if it's real or not. It's like you think it's real, but it's not, because it mimics, like, the AI is like mimicking like real life so well, and it's like you can't even tell anymore. I mean, I'm still gonna try and come on here and make videos, but you know, in this situation, in these kinds of situations that just keep happening, you know, it's like barely anything. There's, you barely get any good news from anything, you know. But I know that I have to keep, I have to keep feeling and acting like I'm strong and stuff, when, this life shit just keeps grabbing you down, like the crabs in a barrel. Yeah, this stuff just keeps pulling you down. And I know everybody. I know most of the majority of people are going through these kinds of shitty situations right now, and it just feels like they just keep happening to you. You know. I honestly can't believe I'm living this kind of life right now. Like, I can't believe it. But, here I am. You're dealing with the constant struggles, the constant pressures. Of just going out into society and just trying to make it work for you over and over and over and over again. And this is a reality. This is a reality for most people, surprisingly. I just wish one good thing could just come my way, man. It really is getting hard to deal with. So that's why I'm making this video, and I'm stating that I'm gonna abandon social media for a while until things can possibly start looking up for me, for both of us. I'm abandoning social media. I mean, I'm still gonna come on here and make videos here and there, but I don't know how often. Because this life shit's just bringing me down so hard. It's like, yeah, we may live in a place, but it still feels like I'm homeless in this reality somehow. And unfortunately, I am too stuck in my ways to try and build myself to have that kind of like high motivation to really try and change things. Because of the difficulty of the situation. I haven't gained any newfound motivation whatsoever. And I don't know how long it's going to be like this. But anyways, I'm not abandoning my own platform. I'm just going to limit about how much time I am on social media and on YouTube and stuff. Because with the things you're already dealing with in real life, it's like you can't afford to. It's like it's just dragging your spirit and your soul down even more. Because everything you see on social media is negative. Everything you see on social media is doom and gloom. All you see on social media is how one can get over on the next man. It's never anything positive. I think trying to abandon social media would kind of be good for me right now. Because I don't know, I don't know. And I've seen a whole lot of content creators. I've seen a lot of content creators who I think were naturally gifted. They are naturally gifted and intelligent people. I was subscribed to these people, and maybe they did the same thing, because now they've completely like abandoned their channels. I don't see them making videos anymore, or doing anything with their channel. Some of these content creators will leave their channels abandoned for like 10 years, and they don't come back. Because, I'm thinking realistically they're just dealing with all this life shit. They don't have any more motivation to make videos. Because nothing is ever positive. They're seeing, these people, these more highly intelligent, gifted people, like they're just seeing that, this social media stuff is only meant to captivate you and like brain rot your mind to the point to where you don't care if it's real or not. So everything on social media has become AI. Everything on social media has become fake. It's not real anymore. And if you're that kind of person, if you know in your heart and you know that, okay, all this is trying to do is bring me down even more. All I'm seeing on social media is doom and gloom. I have to abandon this. I can't take this. I can't do it anymore. I can't take this. I can't take all this fake stuff anymore. That's what your spirit is telling you. So, I just want all of you to take precaution and take heed to what this stuff is actually trying to do to us. And yeah, you just need to, until you can get back on track, whatever that means, whatever getting back on track means. You just need to abandon yourself from social media, from all these platforms for a while, because all it's doing is just bringing you down even more. And I noticed that Rig Circus, Lonely Black Pillar, he's not coming on here as often anymore, and I understand why he's doing that. Because all social media is doom and gloom and fake. That's it. That's all it is. And I don't know what happened to Black Pill Villain. He disappeared too. He's dealing with a lot of stuff too, I'd imagine. All of us are. But that's all I wanted to get out. We need to just try and stay strong. I don't know. I really don't know.